Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Oregon's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterback.
And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The short hands. It's Hobbs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Ducks are flying down the field. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to get to him.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Line getting set on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Finds a spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Looking to move it through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. Got a man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout game. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Time to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. 1st down here for the offense. On the ground, it's Ray. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the returner will be brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you have no shot to get back in this game.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Paul. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man.
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're trying to get to him. Back open in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Trying to set the tone with the run. Sweet cut there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll try it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Tackle is made after the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. The give to the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on... He got it! Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got him downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chop. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he'll have to boom one from 58 yards out and be mindful to guide it in from the left hash. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. Answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Martin will throw it, feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. On the option. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Quick step and go. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Maryland has the ball offense ready to go. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snags it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going deep. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Ducks. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Martin back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run to the left. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You already have the lead. Scoring is over. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. Open runway ahead. At the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Ducks!
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these.